Hey teasers, how y'all doing this evening? Oh my goodness, I did have it muted. I hope you guys could have heard the intro music. How's everyone doing this evening? Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. Let's see who's in the house, shall we? We got Do the Right Thing. How you doing? Do the Right Thing. Thank you so much. Yes, happy hump day to you too. Hey Maritza, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Jess Valencia, thank you so much for joining, sister. Thank you. Guys, before we get started, please check out these channels, guys. Maritza 617 and Jess Valencia. Please check those channels out. It's also Auntie Babies, and I have several more, but I'll think of them before the night is over, guys. I hope you guys are doing very well. I'm doing very good. Hi, Allison Grayson, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me as well. I appreciate it, guys. Please, whatever you do, please continue to hit that like button. I would appreciate it. That like button is going to get us in that algorithm, guys. I also appreciate you guys watching my channel, hitting the replay on my channel, all of that, guys. So thank you very much, guys. I just thought I would a little quick intro, shall we? All right, here we go. Hi, guys. Hello there. Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. How's everyone doing? Y'all know I am Marie. It is so good to see everyone. Let's see who's in the house, shall we? Thank you guys for joining again. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about some hot tea that's on the internet, guys. It's on the internet, and I do believe most of this tea that we will be discussing, I want to make sure that my banner's up. Great. Wonderful. Today we are going to start out with Miss British Williams. Who knows British Williams? She is a basketball wife star, guys. She's a basketball wife star. She's been on there for a couple of seasons now. She is married to a young man that usually plays overseas, not here in the United States. He usually plays overseas. But Miss British Williams is in trouble, guys. She really is. Let me show you guys who she is, okay? Sister girl in trouble. She might as well get ready. She is actually charged with some federal charges, guys. Here she is with a couple of her basketball wife stars. She is the young lady on the right side, guys. This is her. Here she is alone. This is British Williams, guys. Miss British Williams, guys, she's back on the forefront. It looks like she had to go back to court, guys. Last year sometime she was charged with several federal crimes, guys, including fraud, guys. This particular time when she went to court, guys, it looked like she could have had a rabbit's foot in her pocket that day, because guess what? She almost went to jail. She was supposed to be in jail. She's currently out on bond as we speak. But let me tell you guys what her charges are exactly. Miss British was charged with several federal crimes, guys. She was charged with bank fraud. She was charged with making false statements to government officials, the IRS, okay? And the last thing she was charged with that we know of is aggravated identity theft. Wow, it's interesting. A lot of these stars have been charged with that particular crime, identity theft. They're doing these credit card fraud. They're doing these credit card frauds. They're doing just all these different type of scams. However, again, her charges are federal, guys. So since her charges are federal, what does that mean? If the judge sentences her to be incarcerated for any time, guys, any time at all, guess what? She will have to do day for day. So if the judge sentences her to 5 years, She's got to do every bit of that 5 years. It's not regular. It's not like the regular state penitentiary guys where they'll give you 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. She has to do day for day. British. Let me just go ahead and read along on what it's about, guys. Here it says she's avoided being thrown in jail after prosecutors accused her of violating her bond. I don't know if you guys watch Basketball Wives, but there was a particular episode where she received a phone call. If you recall, she received a phone call and she had to get the hell out of Dodge because the feds were coming for her. She had to run to get an attorney, guys. According to the court documents obtained by Radar Online, shout out to Radar Online, Williams and her legal team have agreed to schedule the trial for later, April the 17th in Missouri. Okay, guys, that's next year. It says, as previously reported last year, the United States Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Missouri indicted the VH1 star on federal charges in court. The government accused Williams of misuse of Social Security numbers. Gosh, fraud, bank fraud, wire fraud, making false statements to the IRS, as I told you guys. Williams was ordered to wear an ankle bracelet, guys. Now, let me get back to you guys. With that ankle bracelet, she's telling the judge she was trying to get out of wearing that ankle monitoring bracelet. But because the reason why she was trying to get out of that, sorry, looks like my internet is kind of lagging there. I'm not sure why. But the reason why she was trying to get out of it, she was telling the judge that the ankle monitor is hampering her work, her livelihood. Basketball Wives producers, they don't like this, the fact that she has this bracelet on her, this ankle monitor. They don't like that at all. But she has to wear it, guys. She has to wear it. And I wonder, why would they give this young lady an ankle monitoring bracelet, right? Why would they give her an ankle monitor? I believe the reason why they gave her an ankle monitor because she is a potential flight risk. And the reason why they're saying, and I'm saying, in my opinion, that she is a flight risk because her ex-husband, he played basketball overseas, guys. So he does have a lot of ties overseas. So she could have ran overseas and just stayed over there and chilled, right? So this is the reason why I believe they gave her that monitor. Thank you so much. Hello there, Tawana. How are you doing? Thank you, guys. Hi, Norris, Tony. I believe they gave her that ankle monitor again, guys, because she is a potential flight risk. Her ex-husband, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, fiance, he played basketball overseas a lot. So he has a lot of ties overseas. So they say, you know what, Your Honor, can you put a monitor on her? Because we don't know if this woman will run or not because her baby daddy has ties overseas. She could have ran over there, though, guys. Seriously, she really could have ran over there. For the folks that's just coming in, we are talking about Miss British Williams. Miss British is in trouble. She is in trouble. And guess what? It's federal, like I said, federal charges. Like I said, if she receives years, she's going to do 5 years, guys. If she receives 10 years, she is definitely going to do 10 years, guys. She can hang it up. I'm shocked that I'm not actually shocked that she's charged with these charges because guess what? He is no longer playing basketball. Again, he was not a professional basketball player here in the United States where they make bank. He was making money over there, maybe about a 6-figure salary, okay? But it's British. She's living in a nice condo, upscale condo. She constantly wears Gucci, Louis, Gucci. And people wanted to know where she's getting this money from. Now we see where she's getting it from. She stole it, allegedly. She stole this money, allegedly, doing all this bank fraud and credit card fraud. That's what she was doing. And she was also using someone's social security number. Guess what, Miss British Williams? They are going to indict you, ma'am. They are going to indict you. And you probably most likely you will have to do some federal time because they've been giving everyone federal time for that particular charge. Those charges, they have been giving everyone federal time. I'm saying allegedly, but she stole this money. She stole it. She was trying to ball out of control. She's back on the show with the ladies. So she had to kind of stay up there with them, keep up. Because those other ladies, they have a little chain still. They do have a little chain still. Hope you guys can hear me. Hey there, Miss Magic. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. So we will touch back. We will go back to look at what Miss British Williams is doing. But I just want to double check here to see if they've given her anything else to do because they're saying that she violated her bond. She said that it stopped her from getting a really huge lucrative deal with Rihanna, with Savage Fenty, guys. So that ankle monitor, Rihanna was not having it. She did not want her on in her, wearing her clothes and representing her brand with that monitor on. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. I can understand it was for something violent, a violent crime, but no, Rihanna was like, no, you cannot, represent my brand with that monitor on your leg. That it's indicating that you are a what? Criminal. and Rihanna's not having it, guys. Let's see what else they're accusing her of. She's very pretty young lady. It says she said that the device, again, guys, it stopped her from getting the deal with Rihanna. In response, the government's accused her of violating the court order and demanded her bond to be revoked. So the government was actually trying to revoke her bond. And it's interesting to see how strong the government is going after this young lady, right? She must have did a lot. She must have taken a lot of identities, allegedly. She must have stolen a lot of credit cards and social security numbers, allegedly, for them to continue to go after her. They're trying to get her bond revoked, guys. It says, on top of that, the prosecutors asked the judge to throw the reality star behind bars. They are trying to get her put in jail, guys. It says they accuse her of traveling across state lines without permission. Now, guys, if you don't know, if you are on a monitor and if you are on a monitor or on some type of probation or parole, you have to ask for permission to leave the state that you're living in. If you do not, you are revoking your probation, bond, all of that. So thank God they did let her go this time. Like I said, she did abort it. She must have had a rabbit's foot in her pocket because she was almost in there. She had one foot in the door, one foot out. Am I right, guys? Hey, Lisa Gamba, how are you doing? She said Rihanna don't play. No, Rihanna doesn't play. She did not allow her to represent her brand, and that was money. British said that was a very lucrative deal. It could have been $1 million plus, guys. Who knows? Because Savage 50 is doing wonderful. Is it not? That brand is awesome. I understand her makeup is just flawless. So it's sad that British screwed that up. But again, I think she was trying to keep up with the other young ladies on the show, trying to keep up with them by wearing Gucci, Louis. And then you could tell in her apartment, in her condo on the show, guys, you can see that there's nothing in there, guys. She didn't have a dish the first. When she offered her something to drink, the person something to drink, guess what she broke out? Paper cups. And don't get me wrong, I like paper cups. I love plastic cups. But she didn't have anything in there. So that goes to show you that she must have just rented this particular place for the show. And I think that's what she did. That was the means that she used to acquire this money and to acquire the look that she had, guys, because she is a nice looking woman and she does have a bad body, considering that she's thick, but British, you are in trouble, ma'am, and that's federal charges. I had a girlfriend, never been to jail in her life, but she committed a federal charge and they gave her 10 whole years, guys. This woman was afraid of jail, afraid of getting a ticket and going to jail. She got 10 whole years. When she went, she did 10 years flat, right, guys? Came out, her children were little when she went in, came out, her children were grown, guys. Her kids were grown. So again, the feds, they don't play. Whatever time the judge gives her, she will have to do day for day. And it's that I hope he doesn't give her, hopefully he'll give her probation. But the way the feds are going after her, I just don't believe so. I believe that they are going to ask for more, at least some jail time. They are trying to put her in jail right now. Anybody have any questions about Miss British? I was like, wow, British. But at the same time, I kind of knew because she's not working anywhere, guys. She doesn't have any businesses or anything. What she was doing was allegedly, credit card fraud, stealing folks' social security numbers, lying to the IRS. She probably did PPP loans. You never know, allegedly. She says, I made it. Hello, Marissa. How you doing? Thank you for joining. She says, her Rihanna pays well. If Nicki was selling it, she paid well. Absolutely. I know Rihanna was paying well. She is a very fair, she's just a boss. Rihanna's just a boss, guys. And she was trying to give her an opportunity, but she took that opportunity right back because of this case. These cases, rather. She has several charges, guys. And it's sad. I just hate that she lost it. It's really sad because she needs that money to pay her lawyer, to probably take care of her kids in the future, because you never know if this judge is going to give her time. If he gives her time, she can just hang it up. She's going to have to go do it unless she runs. And that's what they were assuming. Again, the feds were assuming that she was going to run. That's why they put that ankle monitor on her. She's been overseas with her baby daddy as well, and with her fiance. She's been overseas. She knows overseas very well. She could have just got on the plane and left and never came back. They could have avoided her being expedited back, right, guys? So that's the reason why they put that monitor on her. She said these people think this credit card fraud is a game, right? They do, especially out allegedly, from what I heard, in Georgia area. It's everywhere, but I understand in Atlanta, it was very, very bad, the credit card fraud. It was very bad. A lot of folks out there went to jail for credit card fraud. She said the feds is coming after all of them since the pandemic. Right. Absolutely. Especially with these PPP loans and things of that nature. They are coming after folks. And folks think it's a game. We'll get on. We may have to do a video on that. But I just want to add one quick note to the PPP loan. Remember, guys, if you did acquire a PPP loan, you had to have put on your taxes that you made at least $100,000, guys. At least $100,000. So if you are on some type of government assistance or anything like that, guess what? They're going to report it and you're going to be booted off that stuff. You are. Just FYI, just FYI. It's good at that moment, but you got to look at the future. You got to look down the road to, see what's going to happen to you. So it's jail plus losing your benefits, whatever type of benefits you have. It's just not worth it. I don't think $20,000 or whatever it is that they get is not worth it. Right, guys? So let's move on, guys, shall we? We're going to go ahead and talk about Mr. Juan. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this story, although everyone else is speaking of it, guys, is because Mr. Juan is RHOP's, I wouldn't say star, but she's an actress for Real Housewives of Potomac, Miss Robyn Dixon, okay? And as you can see on the show, it's on topic, guys. On the show, she has been ugly to folks. She has mistreated folks on this show. And guess what? I feel like it's a little bit of karma coming back. What do y'all say? I think it's a little bit of karma coming back. Here she is. So this is his wife, Robyn Dixon, guys. This is why, but we are going to speak on him mostly today. I'm bringing her Robyn because she can be evil. She's being evil, guys. Here he is right here coaching. Coaching for the folks in the back. Juan is in deep shit. He's in deep shit. He is. Juan is in deep shit. He's been accused, guys, of allegedly ignoring multiple allegations that were brought to him by a student/player. He ignored it, guys, when it was brought to him. At this particular university, I believe that Mr. Juan did ignore this, guys, because I believe that the higher ups asked him to. What do y'all think? I think the higher ups asked him to ignore this, guys. He's been accused of ignoring really serious allegations. And for what I understand is that this guy, according to, shout out to Radar Online, but he basically pulled like a Penn State, guys. And you guys know what happened at Penn State. If you don't, go look up Penn State. But the young man that did file this lawsuit, there's a lawsuit, and he's been named in this lawsuit. One has been named in this lawsuit, okay? At Coppin University, okay? That he has officially filed a lawsuit against them. He's filed a lawsuit against several people. Let me get my notes here. He's also filed a lawsuit against the University System of Maryland. Hell, he even filed a lawsuit against the state of Maryland, including Juan and several other athletic coaches and folks in the athletic department. He has done that. He's alleging that Juan's assistant coach, Lucian Brownlee, okay, allegedly, Lucian Brownlee catfished him, pretending that he's to be a whole female, guys. He pretended to be a whole female with this young man, okay? After he realized, after he got some of his, basically he was accused of P revenge. So once he stopped pretending to be this female, after he got pictures of this young man, he proceeded to what? Try to blackmail him, okay? And he did blackmail this young man for what it said, the documents are saying, guys, this lawsuit is saying he did blackmail this young man into what? Doing some things with him, allegedly. Doing some things with him. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is a young man. He thought that he was speaking with a female, right? And here it is, this guy allegedly blackmailed him into fooling with him. And I'm like, I'm sure this has really deeply hurt this young man, okay? First of all, it has messed him up mentally, allegedly. I know it has, because for what they understand is that he made him do things. He basically assaulted him allegedly. And I don't think this young man was going that plan for the other team before he met this psycho, this nasty bastard, excuse my French, allegedly. I don't think this young man was even trying to play for the other team, but this guy has, basically he's accused of blackmailing him, guys, into a physical relationship. He blackmailed him into a physical relationship. Let me get into the story, guys. And I'm going to try to share the story with you guys. I just want to make sure, here it is right here. And we can go through it together so we can put in our reaction to it. But I was like, this is a nasty, excuse my French, he's a nasty bastard. And he needs to be jailed. But Juan, I can't understand why Juan even hid it. But again, I can't understand why he hid this, guys. It's because the university, we know that university has asked him to hide this. Here is the article, guys, and we're just going to kind of read a little bit of it, and then we'll do our reaction, okay? Says, RHOP husband Juan Dixon accused of failing to take action against assistant coach who allegedly assaulted Coppin basketball player. This is a man doing this to another man, guys. So you know it's really bad. There's Robyn, and now, guys, we'll touch on that as well, because now we see why she's trying to get a prenup, right, guys? Now we see why they have not been married yet, because she does not want this case, this lawsuit affecting what? Her funds. But let's get into the story. It says the one Real Housewives of Potomac husband has been secretly dealing with drama off camera. Robyn Dixon's ex-husband turned once again fiance, Coppin basketball coach Juan Dixon, has been named in a lawsuit brought on by one of the former players who is accusing the retired NBA star of failing to take action. Failing to take action against a staffer, guys. Okay? He says that the staffer has been allegedly harassing him, tormenting, and assaulting him. And you know what type of assault? Assaulting him, the team member. Then he blackmailed him and released explicit material of the accuser, allegedly, when he failed to meet the employee's demands. Okay? So again, guys, remember I was telling you guys, let's go to the comments. Remember I was telling you guys that he blackmailed this young man. How can you try to blackmail? He blackmailed a whole man, even though he was a young man. It goes to show you how evil and how conniving this guy was, right, guys? It goes to show you how even conniving this guy was. Okay, getting back to this story right quick so we can do our reaction. So his name is, I'm going to say Ebon because it's spelled I-B-N Williams. Ebon Williams, 22, has filed a lawsuit against Coppin State University, the University System of Maryland, the state of Maryland, and 3 other athletic officials, claiming that Dixon's assistant coach, Lucian Brownlee, catfished him, as I said, guys. Dixon, who was hired at the university in 2017, is named in the complaint, which claimed he allegedly failed to take action when he was informed of these accusations. Like, sir, why did you say nothing? I'm telling you guys, I know there's a reason why Juan didn't say anything, but Juan, you should have been a grown man, you should have been mature, and you should have just got the hell out of Dodge. But what did he do? He stayed to try to keep his money, and his integrity was just, they've just screwed up his integrity at this point because he did lie for this college. I think that the college, the higher ups, asked him to do this, guys. It says, despite the anonymous blackmailer purporting to be third party, Williams' attorney, Daniel Epstein, told the Baltimore Brew, shout out to Baltimore Brew, our strong belief is that Lucian himself was the catfisher. Epstein claimed that even if Brownlee was another victim of the catfisher, the minute he became the coach, he had an obligation to report any type of harassment, which he failed to do. Now, according to Williams' lawyer, Dixon, Juan knew. He knew about part of the issues with Brownlee and should have known better than to put this person in the position of seniority. Yes, so he already knew. Basically, they're saying Juan already knew that this has happened, that this has taken place. Well, the allegations have been brought to the forefront, and he still promoted this guy. Hello there. She said, yeah, he should have said something. Absolutely, he should have said something. It's just very interesting that he did not. So I'm thinking the only reason why he didn't, again, guys, is because the college made him. The college is telling him, the college told him not to do it. Okay, says on top of that, the prosecutors asked the judge to sorry, let me get over here. I'm on the wrong story. It says Williams said he was contacted by pretended to be doing person, sending himself to this person. Believe he seemed very proud of himself, of his human anatomy. Let's put it that way, guys. Okay, but things took a dark turn. The former athlete claimed the anonymous person began blackmailing him and threatening him to release his scandalous pictures and text messages unless he upped the ante. Really, sir, you're just a nasty bastard. Excuse my French. He's just a nasty bastard. She says so. And he says it's so in the fear of losing his place in the basketball program, his tuition and room and board payments, he continued to respond to the person messaging him in a futile attempt to appease his tormentor. Wow. In the spring of 2019, William learned that Brownlee had exchanged this type of content, guys, with plaintiff's tormentor. According to the lawsuit, the blackmailer ordered Williams and Brownlee to become intimate with one another. Mic drop. Really, sir? See, what he tried to do, this Brownlee, guys, he tried to pretend as if there was a third party in this, guys. I'm just going to say it straight up. He's a nasty bastard. He come to find out, he is the one that did all of this, but he's trying to claim there's a third party. Sir, we know there's not a third party, allegedly. We know it's not a third party. You're just a nasty bastard. You are. She says, oh my God, let's see, Gizanet will make this a topic. Girl, he's so crazy. She said, your voice is going out. Oh, my voice is going out. Can you hear me now? I'm so sorry. But again, this guy, Brownlee, he tried to pretend basically, guys, that he was a third party in this. We know that he did this, guys. He did this. This guy did this. It's like, you forced this guy to go to the other side. I mean, he basically took his manhood. Am I right, guys? He took his manhood. He took his pride. And guess what happened? Once the school was made aware of these allegations, once the allegations came to the forefront, guys, what did they do? They retaliated against this young man. They retaliated against him. You know what they did, guys? They took his tuition. They took his room and board. They took everything from this boy. And while they were trying to question him, if you guys don't know that, while they were trying to question him, they were asking him all these harsh questions like, are you, GAY? Are you this? Really, sir? No. So now, I mean, they've taken everything from him. They did. They retaliated against him. And I can't see a big university, even a small university, doing this, guys, just to make sure that their college has continues to keep a good reputation. And that is craziness to me. That really is. Thank you so much. And that's craziness. This man, and Juan, you are in trouble, sir. You are in trouble. And guess what? Robyn says, I'm not going to marry you right now, sir. I would like a prenup, sir, because when they sue you, allegedly sue you, my money is not going in this. You are going to be responsible for paying this yourself. And guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Even though Juan kept it a secret, guys, so even though he kept it in confidence like an idiot, allegedly, they're going to make him the scapegoat. Am I right? Put a one in the chat if you think they're going to make him the scapegoat. They are going to make him the scapegoat. He can get ready. He should have never had them question his integrity. He should have came out with it right then and there, which he may have to the higher ups. But they probably told him again, keep it a secret, fix this, handle it. Don't let it get out. At that point, he should have went to what? The police. He should have went to the law. What do you guys say? She said schools always cover up for these perverts. Isn't that sad? It's just like at Penn State, right, guys? I mean, just sickening. It's just sickening, guys. It is. So, Miss Robyn, I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, guys, but the way Robyn has been treating Wendy on that show, the way she's been acting so ugly and, being so passive aggressive on the show, guys, guess what? I think this is karma coming back to her. I really do. I believe this is karma hitting her right in her behind for the way how ugly she treated this other young lady on the show. I really do. And I believe that there is allegedly some colorism going on there, but that's a totally different topic, totally different show. We'll do commentary on that this week. He says Juan needs to be fired and sued. Yes, he does, allegedly, because if he did keep this a secret, and this was another brother one, how would you feel if someone was to do your son like that, blackmail him into going to play for the other team? That it's just something that is really just egregious, right, guys? That is really egregious behavior, what this man has implemented on this guy, this young man, this student. It is, and then for them to retaliate against him and take his tuition and take his, funding, they were wrong for that. They were dead wrong for that. And yes, I believe he is going to win because guess what? But what I understand is that his attorney, the attorney that he has, is supposed to be a bad-ass attorney, that he does not take BS cases. So I believe that he's going to win, and he's going to win probably millions. He may just bankrupt the school. What do y'all think? She said he's definitely going to be added into Tybull. Oh, yes. She said his career in training kids is over. It is, because your integrity has been just shattered now, sir. No one can believe anything that you say. No school can believe anything that you say, because people send their, even including college students, we send our kids to college so they can learn and somewhat be safe because there's security on campus. And here it is, you are the coach. And you knew about this and you promoted this young man into another position, knowing what he's done. What does that say about him? What does that say about his integrity? He says Robyn has been more aggressive this season on RHOP. Yes, she has been very aggressive to the point where she looks as if she wants to fight. But we've seen where she recently lied. Her and Sharice both lied, but the producers basically exposed them. She has been exposed. So Robyn, I think that they should go ahead and take her off the show as well. I really do. I think they should take her and Juan off the show, considering what he has done. I really do. I'm not sure if y'all think that, but you all agree. But I think that they should take her off the show. I don't care if she did not physically do it. You were married to him, and guess what? I'm sure he came home and told you exactly what happened, Robyn. Do you guys believe that he went home to tell Robyn exactly what happened? I believe he did mention it to Robyn what happened and how he had to shut up and be quiet about it. So what is he going to do now? What is she going to do now? Sorry, I'm not sure why the internet is lagging. It's so silly. I've been calling those folks. Guys, if you have any problems hearing me, let me know, okay? Please let me know. So it looks like Mr. Juan Dixon, you are in this lawsuit, so along with everybody, the state, the college, everyone, you can get ready because guess what? You're going to pay, and you're going to pay with your job. You're gonna pay with your livelihood. It's over. I believe it's over for you as a coach, because I believe this young man is going to win. It's saying that Juan allegedly urged Williams to come to practice the following day after he told him this stuff, guys. After he confided in him, he made him come to practice the following day after this guy poured out his heart to him, right? Brownlee was mentally, it says here, Brownlee was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced. It says here, Coach Dixon allegedly urged Williams to come to practice the following day, where the RHOP husband, Juan, admitted that Lucian, which is the alleged perpetrator, was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced. If you knew that he was mentally ill or had some shit going on with his mind mentally, excuse my French, if you knew this, why did you promote him? Why did you put him out there with the students, kept him with the students? You should have put him on desk duty somewhere. Right, guys? It says the lawsuit said Coppin State took no action and turned the tables on Williams by berating him with harsh questions. Didn't I tell you guys that? Asking him the silliest questions. The school ended up terminating Williams' housing, guys. Remember I told you guys they allegedly retaliated against this young man. The school ended up terminating Williams' house and tuition assistance. The way he was treated was abhorrent. Yes, it was. Despite getting a divorce, Juan and Robyn are currently engaged, and who cares about them? We are speaking about this young man, guys. So I told you guys they retaliated against him and took his tuition, took his house, and took everything. That is just horrible. It really is, guys. And don't you guys think that is horrible? And, I kind of figured that, the grass was not so, the sun was not so shiny over there. You can tell that Robyn had some frustrations in her because the way she's acting on the show, guys, it's like she wants to release her frustrations out on Wendy, though, apparently, allegedly. She wants to release her frustrations out on Wendy because she sees that her husband, her fiance rather, is going through, and she's not trying to give him any of her money. She's not trying to get her money tied up in that. Kind of reminds me of Yandy with Mendici from Love and Hip Hop. She did the whole marriage thing, did she not? But she did not sign one piece of paper because she knew he was on his way to jail, and she knew maybe there was going to be some type of restitution he would have to pay. And she was not letting them dig in her money. That's just on period. And you know how they say for better or worse, rich or poor, yes, we understand that. But these women are like, no, you're not going to take my money. And that's on period. She said, there isn't no telling all the stuff Juan has covered. Juan don't like the way he talks to her. She seems more manly. She seems very manly, and he's only with her for the money. She does seem kind of manly. She does. And her and Giselle, when you see them together, you can tell they act like they kind of, together, allegedly. They do. And she does seem somewhat manly. You don't want to be with a man, guys, who you can take his pride, right? You don't want a man who's a yes man, and you can take his pride. And so that's what it looks like Robyn is doing with him, allegedly. That's what I see. I do. She said, I bet Wendy can whoop Robyn. I bet you she could too. I bet she could too. But we are going to touch on that because I really want to discuss Wendy allegedly possibly leaving RHOP, guys. We'll talk about that. Hi, Bill. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. But Juan, You are in trouble, sir. It kind of reminds me of that guy, Emmy, the one who was with Nia Long. You know, he's ruining his career as well, guys. But with one case, it's very serious. Those actions, those allegations that this young man has brought up are very egregious allegations. This guy is basically a sicko, allegedly. He basically conned this guy, scammed this young man into playing for the other team. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You know, it's like, wow, right? I would just have to hey, you can just put it out there, sir. You can show everything you want to show. I don't give a damn. But you're not going to make me cross over because you have a picture of me. No, that's not going to happen. That's just me. But this young man, you know, he probably came from, you know, a wholesome family and didn't know any better. But I would have reported him immediately. I sure would have. And I would have reported it to the police as well. She said, Wendy has options, I believe, too. Yes. Yes. Wendy does have options. She's a CNN anchor sometimes. She's just great. She's very intelligent. She's good at what she does. Very beautiful woman. But I think this is somewhat karma coming back on Miss Robyn for the things that she's been doing and the shit that she's been pulling, excuse my French, over there at Real Housewives of Potomac. So now we see, guys, now we see exactly why they have not gotten married yet. Now we see why she's asking for a prenup now, guys, because she's afraid. She doesn't want them hitting her millions up. She really doesn't. But Juan brought that on himself. He should have told, guys. He should have told. He should have stood his ground and told. This is, it's serious. And I don't understand why people are just, you know, talking about it so lightly. This guy scammed this young man. He really did. And then the school retaliated against him and ended up kicking him out. Like, really? So he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing by suing this school. He is, in my opinion, he is doing the right thing by, you know, bringing it up legally. So, yes, that's what's going on with Mr. Juan. Anyone have any questions on that? Any more comments on Mr. Juan? Juan, just get ready to fight. Robyn, get ready to help because you are going to need it, and you are definitely going to need that show, ma'am. You're going to need that show because you have to, you know, back your fiance up, as you said. We help each other. We take care of each other. Well, ma'am, now's the time. Get ready to take care of him, ma'am. Seriously. Okay, guys, let me stop sharing this. Thank you guys for being patient. Okay, guys, I have a couple of more things I want us to do reaction on. If you guys don't know, I'm going to share the screen right quick. If you got guys, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it, guys, if you guys would hit that like button for me, please. Look who's going back to work, y'all. Look who's going back to work. Tiffany Haddish, y'all. Tiffany Haddish is going back to work, guys. And they made it look as if it was just a huge deal that she's going back to work, which I guess it is a huge deal that she's going back to work. But guess what, guys? She's only going to do stand-up at an improv, comedy studio. That's what she's going to do. The tickets are $40. It's $90 if you want to take a picture with your family, with your in a booth and take a picture with them. But they feel that this is a step forward for her to get back to work. But a lot of the other comedians, guys, allegedly, they feel that her, oh, no problem at all, Val. They feel that her stand-up is not all that. They think her stand-up kind of sucks. They do, a lot of the comedians. That is their opinion, though. They think that her stand-up sucks, but she's going to have to come on with it, guys, this time. Since they're allowing her to come into their club, their comedy club, to do stand-up, she's going to have to come on with it. She's going to have to bring it. She's going to have to make some folks laugh, because guess what? If she does not bring it, since she's just, don't be like Brittany, how she was on the VMAs, well, allegedly. You remember how Brittany came up there? She was fat and stomach was hanging all over her clothes and was trying to dance, and she was just, you know, it was just chaotic up there. Tiffany, if you're going to come up there and do stand up, you need to prove the other veteran comedians wrong, because they did say that your stand up is not so great. So, ma'am, you better get up there and make people laugh, and you better come with a bang. And hopefully this is going to help her get back into the movie scene, guys. Hey, Trees, how are you doing? She said, you know, she never left. She said, you know, she never left. She hasn't never really left. What did she do before? Nothing. True. She's not funny. A lot of folks understand that she's not funny. Cat Williams, he's one of my favorite comedians. Cat Williams say she sucked, allegedly. He did. So, Tiffany, you're going to have to come on with it. If you're going to do this, ma'am, do it like a G. Come with some strong jokes, guys. She needs some strong jokes. Because if she does not have nothing, bring nothing to that table at the improv, don't come up there with the same old shit you've been doing. You need to come with some new material, right, guys? Since after the comedian was briefly counseled over accusations of abuse to a minor and groomed another one, she's back at work again, guys. And again, it's nothing major. She's going to be doing stand-up. It says here, she will be cracking jokes alongside her pals, Faison Love, Carolyn Rhea, and Chris Spencer. I told you guys the tickets are $40, which is not a lot of money, but again, she's trying to get the exposure, right, guys? She's needing the exposure. Hopefully, maybe a producer would be in there, a movie producer would be in there or something to, go ahead and offer her something. Who knows? That's what she's trying to do. But they say here, her big return comes just 2 months after she and fellow comedian Ari Spears were sued by Jane Doe, who came forward with disturbing allegations. We know that, they're just touching on the previous lawsuits, which she allegedly settled, guys. Again, guys, she said she lost everything. She's trying to bring it back. She's trying to get her shit back together. But, ma'am, again, if you're going to do this stand-up, if you're going to do it, ma'am, you're going to have to come on with it because people are looking. They're going to be looking at her like this. They're going to be looking at her mannerisms. They're going to be looking at everything from the way she dressed, her makeup, every single thing. So hopefully they welcome her and they accept her. Yes, $40, do the right thing. She said, can bring what you don't have. She said, can't bring what you don't have, though. That's true. If you don't have it, ma'am, don't go up there because they're going to boo your ass right off the stage. Am I right, guys? They don't care. They will boo you. These people don't play, especially about their money. If they're going to see some funny stuff, they want to see some funny stuff, period. She says, I wonder if comedians have ghostwriters, if she needs one. Yes, I do understand that they do have some ghostwriters. They have ghostwriters. And again, you're right, Belle. I think she's going to need a ghostwriter. I hope she does have a ghostwriter. Somebody, Cat Williams, somebody who can help her have people, spitting out their water and falling on the floor, kind of like back in the day, Def Jam. Y'all remember that? You're going to have to come on with it, Tiffany. You cannot be half-stepping, man, because this is your big debut back. So you're going to have it right. She said Kevin Hart has her back. Yes, from what I understand, he has her back. But I heard that he really didn't have her back when she was going through. That's what I heard, allegedly. But it's good for somebody to have her back. It's just that, again, she's going to have to come on with it if she's going to, make it a big debut, as they say, this huge debut. You're going to have to come on with it, sister. But she is back at work, guys. She is back at work. So there was one more story I wanted to tell you, kind folks. Give me a second here. Let me stop sharing. Guys, please hit the like button. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. Oh, that's what I wanted to touch on, guys. Let me get to my friends over here. She said, yep, and they'll heckle her. Absolutely, they will heckle her. They will. They don't care. They don't care at all about heckling her. They'll be like, who are you, ma'am? This is the young man, guys, who is being accused. Just FYI, in case you have not seen him, this is the young man that Juan Dixon, Juan Dixon is in trouble behind. This is the alleged catfisher. Okay, this is him. Okay, guys. Now, here is Tia Morwy and her soon-to-be ex. Look at her, girl. You're gonna need all the aluminum. You're gonna need all of that, man, because guess what? You're getting ready to get a divorce, and at first people felt really sorry for her. I felt sorry for her as well. And Tia is a strong woman. You can see that she's a strong woman, guys. You can see that she is a strong woman. She don't need us to feel sorry for her, but she came right out and gave us the tea about that husband, allegedly. She said that he was what? Sorry. She said he was sorry, guys. He was sorry, did not want to pay bills. How many of y'all can relate? I can relate from back in the day if you had somebody that just did not want to do right, and guess what? Your ass is out of here, right? She said he did not want to pay bills, and guess what, guys? There is a story that came out. I cannot remember who it was, guys, so I cannot shout them out. There was a story that he allegedly is living a double life. Did y'all hear about that? That he's allegedly living a double life, and that he is allegedly playing for the other team, that he has his secret life playing for the other team. So That's what's going on with this guy. She said she had to beg him to pay the bills. And I'm like, what? You know why? Because you started it with him, ma'am. You met him at a bus stop. You started paying the bills with him there. You should have made him start contributing right then and there, right at the beginning, right got from inception. Then you will have to deal with that, Miss Tira. But she said he was sorry, didn't want to pay no bills, and that he does allegedly have a secret life. Did y'all hear about that? She said, I can't relate. I heard that. Yeah, she said he's broke. He's a bustaroni. But he does earn money, but when he earns his money, guys, he does not want to contribute to the household. She has to get in his ass. Excuse my friend. She got to get in his ass for him to do right to pay bills. Isn't that interesting? And I'm like, well, I can see that. You met him at the bus stop, and he's just probably a typical ninja. Not a typical man, guys. A typical ninja. Probably a typical ninja. Don't want to pay bills, want to lay up all day and, bullshit all day. And now that he has a show, he's trying to, he thinks his head has gotten big, right? Since he got this new show. So Tia, she's done with it. I don't blame her. She's just like, yeah, I'm free. I'm sure she's feeling that way. She probably tried to work with this guy all these years. And unfortunately, she has two, well, fortunately, she has two beautiful kids. I'll say that. But she said this guy is sorry that he is a bustaroni, does not want to pay bills, and that he allegedly has a double life that he's creeping with on the other side with the other team. Did y'all see his hair? Look at, gosh, I wish I had that picture. I tried to get it, but it was a Getty image. I couldn't put it up because they would have struck my behind. But he had his hair like a little man bun up here. I'm like, oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, I can see it. Had a cute little ponytail sitting right on top of his head. I'm like, what the hell is going on with him? So I can believe that, allegedly, that he is going over there to the other team and that he does not want to pay bills. She's not going to allow that man. She's not. She loved him. But it's like, how long you been knowing, Tia, that this man has been fooling with other guys, allegedly? How long you been knowing that? It's like a lot of women, they bow down, they be so desperate. That is one thing I cannot fool with. I would not play with. What do y'all say, ladies? We can help build a man up, try to build him up, help him, pump him up and, not take his manhood. But in that case, right there, allegedly playing for the other team, no, ma'am, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. She says, she said 100. That's the way I roll right out the gate. Love doesn't pay the bill. Right. And Ping don't pay the bills either, allegedly. Yeah, I'm just saying. Ping don't pay the bills. And I think that's what Tia was probably addicted to in the beginning. I think she was, he probably took care of her in the bedroom, allegedly. And she just, every time he probably hit it, she was just back in love again. Some women are just booked. But she finally woke up. It seems that she finally woke up and she is telling all the tea. She said he's a buster. He does not want to pay any bills. I was like, yes, indeed. She said shows come and go. That's right. And he's an idiot because he thinks that this show, women may not watch the show now, considering what Tia has brought out to the forefront on his behind. You get it? If a lot of women hear that he has been no good to her, that he's a bustaroni, he doesn't want to pay any bills, that he's allegedly playing for the other team, guess what? They may not watch this show. Then what? Show gets canceled, and then you're stuck the hell out. Now, allegedly, it's been said that he's been begging her, trying to go back, but Tia is moving on, honey. And Tia, my advice is to move on. Run, honey, run. What do y'all say? Run. She said, Sam, yes, run. But she said he is not paying no bills and that he is that he has a secret double life. And, he probably started going to do this, I think. I don't know. Me, I'll go deep, think deep. But I don't think like he got a show. Who knows if he didn't, it just depends on what he did to get the show. That's all I'm saying. But she admitted this, guys. She said that he don't like to pay bills and that he is allegedly secretly playing for the other team, allegedly. She said, hell no. She said, Ping ain't never kept a roof over your head. That's right. Good for her. Yes, it's excellent for her. I'm glad for her. I really am. She's beautiful. She's 44 years old, guys. And some people, and especially in the industry, they think 44 is old. But this girl looks really good. She does. She looks every bit of 30, 32. So she'll be able to find someone. You can find someone, Tia. But as she said, she's loving on herself. She's loving on herself. I'm loving on myself as well. But, we all want to mate. But Tia, don't worry about it. Just raise your children. Get you a break. And just, if you see any type of sign, any signs, Tia, which I know she did. We know she's seen some type of sign that this man was trying to sneak creep for that particular team. You can tell it's the mannerisms, guys, right, ladies? It's the mannerism. If they throw their neck or smack their lip, things of that nature. Those type of mannerisms. But the man is wearing a man bun right now, guys. He's wearing a man bun. I say, oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, I see it. I see it from here. I see it from Texas, sir. Yes, with that man bun. Who wears a man bun still? Who does? She said, you can't compete with a double life. You cannot. You cannot. And I wouldn't even try it. If he's having a double life, sleeping with another female, then a lot of women, they will work with it, but me personally, again, I would not work with it if they're going for the other team. Not that I have anything against any man for the other team, but you need to make a decision, sir. You need to make a decision. This team or that team? That's just period on with me. She said, exactly, Val. Yes, you cannot compete with the double life. I know. But that's what's going on with Tia. And honey, she's sitting here zenning. She's like, trying to find peace, she said love wins. And I know love wins here, but look at her. Yes, indeed, child. Tia, you deserve better, ma'am. You really do deserve better. She does. She deserves a whole lot better, guys. She does. She said, I wonder if she gave him an ultimatum. You know what, Tawana? And folks in the chat, I believe she probably did give him an ultimatum, probably several times. What do y'all think? She probably gave him an ultimatum several times. If you don't stop doing this, if you don't stop leading this double life, I'm going to leave you. And then for her to say, the mortgage is due, sir. You need to pay it. I bet every time he got paid, guys, he pulled a, what I call a doping move. Ran out, exploded his money, spent it elsewhere, came back home broke. That's what I can see. And Tia she's getting fed up, but she had 14 years of that. They were married for 14 years. And I'm just thankful that she finally got to the point, as RK say, when a woman's fed up, she is fed up. And I'm so happy she is fed up. I am. She's a beautiful woman. Don't worry, Tia. You have us to back you up, sister. You have us to lean on. Don't go back there because you are blessed, ma'am. Right, guys? She is blessed that he has not brought her anything home. Right? She's blessed that he has not brought her anything home. It could be male, female. She's blessed. He has not brought her anything home, y'all. So now she can, start her life fresh, anew, find her someone else. Just date, girl. But don't go back there. Please don't. I know that's your kid's father, but no. And don't do that weird family living situation where he's there, your boyfriend's there, and no. Don't do it, Tia. Let him make it. She said, a woman can't compete with another man. Some things we just can't bring to the table. And, honestly, do the right thing. I don't care to bring it to the table for him because, I'm not going to go there and nobody's going to hit me there. Nobody's going to hit me there. So, no, sir, I won't put up with it. That's just me. She said, that sage ain't going to help. Yes, she had the sage and she was just, she has to chant. She needs it because, first of all, her heart is broken. We know her heart is broken. But, yeah, all you have to do, women, you notice how we always think about the good things with a man in our lives, in our relationships, right? Be like, we've been together 10 years. He'd be like, we've been together 10 years. You'd be like, I don't give a damn, we've been together 10 years. But then you sit down, you think, I have been here 10 years. And I remember we went to the park and I remember when we went to the beach and we did this and he took me shopping. We always remember the good things. Ladies, we need to think about the negative things, the bad things that these men have put on us. Some of these guys have put on us. And Tia, in your case, ma'am, you need to think about the fact that he's living a secret life. You need to think about the fact that he don't want to pay no bills. He's a buster. You need to think about the fact that he's probably trying to stack. He was stacking his coins, most likely, guys. He was stacking his coins. And he probably thought she would never leave him because she was whooped. But, think about that, Tia. Every time you think that you don't want to get a divorce, just think about that. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your wall. Just, put a note to say, this man it's not no good. She said, we don't know he didn't. She said, we don't know he didn't. Yeah. Just nasty. She said, AKA Aquaman. Val said, AKA Aquaman. Yes. Just never know. You're not going to hit me back there and that's just it and no. And no, I'm not going to tell you, go find it elsewhere. I'm not going to do that. Your ass is just gone. Right, guys? They're gone. And that's what Tia finally did, guys. And I'm just so glad for her. I am, especially with that. Now I could deal, probably can work with him because he can make up for paying the bills, right, guys? That he has a new show. He can help her pay the bills now, right? But as far as that other secret life stuff, that's just zero tolerance. That's in my book. I mean, I'm not sure how you ladies feel about that, but I'm glad Tia handled her business. She filed for divorce, and it's going to end very quickly. Hopefully he doesn't try to ask for spousal support. You know how they do it. Those kind. The typical ninjas, they would ask for spousal support and child support. They would try to take your kids. You know how to go. Typical. So I just hope that if this divorce goes fast, goes rapid, and they just cut ties. But what I understand is it is a prenup that whatever he came in with, he takes with him, and whatever she came in with, she takes with her. And even while their earnings throughout the years, whatever they earn, I guess they have separate bank accounts, guys. They leave with that as well. So I know he hate that he signed that prenup. Tia was smart for that. He had to sign a prenup, and she had him to sign it. But he's looking pitiful now. He is. If you guys look online, he is looking pitiful now. I love my wife. He's trying to promote his show. Sir, you're wrong for that. But we can see. Slowly but surely, Tia, keep spilling it. Keep spilling it, Tia. So basically, she's spilling this tea slowly, but she's spilling it surely. She says, I will focus on myself and the kids. It's sad if she found a bad buddy. It could be, she said, it's sad if she found a bad buddy. It will be in the limelight. True. Paparazzi are everywhere, shaking my head. That's true. If she's going to find a bad buddy, I'm hoping that it's somebody that she really adores and that she thinks that they're in a relationship, that there's a potential relationship there to be with him in public, right, guys? Hopefully she does it, that way instead of just bringing random people. And I don't think she's going to do that, honestly. Just go to get your room, girl. You know how they say, get your room and keep it moving, Tia. She said she used to look whooped. Yes. Yes, she did. So again, peen don't pay the bills, ladies. It does not. And you have a lot of women out here that are still with men because of peen. They're going out here working, hustling, working doubles just to what? Take care of a grown man. Hey, Jam, how are you doing? Yes, just to take care of a grown man. And it's just sad, and to be honest with you guys, you ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of the reality now. That's kind of a lot that is going on a lot now. It really is, where you have these men, they call themselves stay-home dads. No, take your ass to work, dad. You can find a babysitter for that. Don't start off with them like that, women. Dude, the way you start off with a man, I always say that it's the way you're going to finish with them. And Tia messed up by paying those bills for him when he got that. She probably said, well, I'll pay the bills until you find work. But once he found work, she said he did not want to help, allegedly. He was trying to stack his little coin or going out to blow it. He's probably going out to blow the money. No, sir. We're going to nip that in the bud right now. And I'm glad she did. I'm glad she finally did it. And again, we know she probably stayed because they have children, and because she wanted her family to be together. She wanted it to look like a good family, for the outsiders, But again, who needs a man for show, right, ladies? No woman needs a man for show. I damn sure don't. You don't want a man for show. Maisha, how are you doing? You don't want no man for show, right, ladies? You just don't. And in this case, Tia had a man for show. She did. But I'm glad she's spilling that tea. Tia, keep on bringing it to this girl, because I was like, look at this shit. And with his hair, with that man bun and that ponytail, I said, oh, my goodness, yes, Tia. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's potential there. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's suspect. He is suspect. Yes, he's suspect. But I'm glad Miss Tia, she's moved on. Thank goodness for that. I am so happy for her, guys. Let me see. I had one more story, I believe. Give me a second here. What is this? Stand by, guys. Thanks for being so patient. Oh, no, that's not. We can't put that on now, honey. There be what? Count 911. Marie has put that up there. Count 911. Marie has put that up there. But we will recap, guys. We will do a quick recapitulation of what we have talked about today. But I wanted to make sure that this is what I want to touch on right quick, guys. Stop, Papa. I'm on live. Thank you. Read it. Let me click it in here, guys. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close all these other pages, guys. I just want to kind of touch on what's going on. Let me share the screen with Dwayne Wade and his child, guys. Hi, Miss Destiny. How are you? Me, Destiny, how are you doing? She said she needs to make sure the next don't require building. He adores her more than she does him. You know, our mothers and grandmothers always tell us, guys, make sure you find somebody who loves you more than you love him. Is that right? Right. You know, make sure you find somebody who adores you more than you adore them, because guess what? If you don't, they are going to use and abuse you. They're going to take advantage. It's just, I guess it's just life for them, you know? Let me go ahead and share the screen, guys. Oh, gosh, stop. Let me go ahead and put it up here for you guys. So I wanted to touch on Dwayne Wade, you know, what's going on with his child, okay? And the mother, basically, you know, guys, I'm sure you guys probably have heard, but if you have not, come on. If you have not heard about this, guys, make sure you guys see it. Basically, Dwayne Wade, his son, pull it up here. I'm closing out all these other pages here, guys, so we can just see this one. Okay. Okay, so Dwayne's his ex-wife, she's doubling down, guys. She's on protecting her trans child. She does not want her child, get all this stuff up here, to, you know, the dad and Gabrielle Union have decided that they are trying to change the child's gender and, you know, change everything about this child, right? But she is his mother, okay? Hey, Tiffany, how are you doing? Guys, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Guys, hit the like button. And welcome to everyone that is new. Welcome. Thanks, members, as well, for joining the channel. Okay, guys. So here is Zaya. I'm trying to pull them up. Come on. Don't do that. I'm just waiting for this ad to go off, guys. But basically, Dwayne Wade's ex-wife stands by her belief that she is doing what's best for her trans child, Zaya. She's objecting to his where her legal name change and her gender change. The child, I believe the child was only 15 years old, guys. I'll confirm that in the story. But Mrs. Wade, she's telling Page Six in a lengthy statement Friday that countless full-grown famous adults have suffered severe consequences from anxiety and depression. And I would have anxiety and depression as well, because the child, he still is a minor. She is still a minor, okay, guys? She is. And I just think it's only fair that they wait till the child is 18. What do y'all say? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the child should wait till they should wait till the child is 18 years old before they do this. I understand that the child is feeling a certain way, feeling a type of way that she is a female. And I understand that, but there's time. You know, I think the child is only 15 years old. So why do it now? Why can't you just wait till the child is 18 to be certain? Because you never know. That child can't really think. I mean, the brain is function. The brain is complete, but still, you know, it's a kid, right, guys? That's his ex-wife right there. And me personally, I don't blame her. I really don't blame her in this case, because, you know, that's her baby. You know, that's her baby. You know, I don't want to go there and say what he was born with and all this, but that's her baby, you know, and I think that they should wait till, you know, Gabrielle Union, Lord forgive me, Gabrielle Union has never physically had a baby. And I'm not trying to be ugly or anything like that, or down her, belittle her or anything, but she has not physically had a baby. When you physically push a baby, you know, it's just a natural, unconditional love, you know. Yes, she does have a child, but it was through a surrogate, you know. But she physically pushed this child out, and the child is beautiful. Here's Zara right here. She's beautiful. She says, you know, to physically push out a child, and, you know, you should have a right to tell Gabrielle and Dwayne that, hold up, wait till the child is 18 years old. Don't do her like that right now, because again, the child could change her mind. She really could change her mind because she's so young. And again, I know she's feeling a certain way. I know she's feeling pretty and beautiful, and she is beautiful. She really is. But I think that she should wait until she's what? Grown, 18 years old. She said, I'm by no means a perfect parent, but I love my children in perfect unconditional love, the mother says. See there, unconditional love, guys. She said, I will also continue to do what the laws of the land allow me to do as a parent with the parental right and power under the Constitution in courts of law and not the court of public opinion. I don't blame her. You know, people in the public, they're telling him, go ahead and do this.
No matter how many miles are on a Hyundai certified used vehicle, it will still feel like the first to you. Because each
pop up there. But that's her child. So she's saying that she's going to do whatever the law allows her to do, guys, as far as protecting her child and wait until the child is 18 years old. And I think she should wait till the child is 18 years old. She said she argued in court documents obtained by Page 6, shout out to Page 6 on Wednesday, that she wants 15-year-old Zaya to decide once she's 18 if she'd like to legally change her name and gender. Kids, they just like wanting a pair of new Jordans, right? And I'm not trying to compare it to a tennis shoe, but when kids want something, they want it now, right, guys? Let me get to y'all comments. They want it now. She says, some women have their standards set to high. If a man treats you right, should be what matters. I met my husband at 27 and we've been together for 30 years. Wow. My grandmother told me love grows, and it did. Yes. So what do you guys think about this baby? I think that Zaya does need to wait till she's 18 years old to make a change. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she should wait till she's 18. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that let's just go ahead and do this and let the child 15 years old change her sex and her name. 1 in the chat if you think that no, don't do this. 2 in the chat if you think that she should wait. Hi, Takeoff TV. How are you doing? So true. I don't like Gabrielle. Yeah, she's never physically had a baby. Once that baby came out the surrogate, she laid in the bed. Okay, look at me leaning back. She laid in the bed. She put the baby, skin to skin, and I was like, no, ma'am. And I guess I'm not saying I was jealous, but in a way I was, because I'm like, damn, I just went through 23 hours of labor, and here you are. Somebody else had to go through that, and here you are bringing the baby, putting skin to skin as if you went through hell. Like we did, So in a way, I was being a little ugly there, because I was like, man, why are you doing skin to skin as if you laid your ass down there and was in 23 hours of labor? And I'm glad she does have a child. I am glad she does have a child. I just think that she goes too far. She does too much. And in this case, with this woman's child, she's the one who initiated her painting her fingernails and all that. She's the one who started doing that. And his mom really didn't appreciate that. His biological mom didn't appreciate that. And I don't blame her. She should have waited. Gabrielle, you should have waited. That is that woman's child. And I know you're the stepmom, but still, it's like you promoted it. Right. She said, I think the name is fine. Yes, me too, Takeoff TV. I think the name will be fine. But as far as the gender, I think they need to wait till they're 18 years old. She said, I think the name is fine, but any other change needs to wait. A name won't hurt. Right. A name won't hurt. And again, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful child. And that's, again, the key word here is child. A child. You can't make those decisions. And Gabrielle, you can't make those decisions either. I don't give a damn if you are married to Dwayne. I really don't. And some people say, allegedly, that he's doing this for attention. I think he does love his kids. I do think he loves his kids. But Dwayne, you need to stop, drop, and roll, sir. You need to wait until that child is 18 years old before you go there. Because what if the child turns 18 and be like, oh my God, why did I do this to myself? I like her and I can't. Then what? Wait till the child is grown, 18, 21, hell. She said, just nobody changes yet. That's right. Gabrielle overstepped her boundaries. Absolutely. They are stuck in the Hollywood life. Right. They are. And Gabrielle definitely is. Again, she was sitting there acting with the baby on her skin. I'm like, girl, stop. This is not showtime. This woman just went through hell and had this baby. And here you are laying here with a hospital gown on as if you went through it. I was pissed off. I was like, I went through hell pushing this baby out with these damn contractions. And here you are skin to skin as if you sweating as if you had been laid there. You laid there and pushed that baby out. God, please. But I'm glad you got a child. But ma'am, you just do too much. She said, hands raised hell. Yes. Yes, ma'am, Belle. Absolutely. So, again, I'm not trying to be ugly, but I just know, Gabrielle, you are doing too much, ma'am. Leave that woman's child alone. Let that woman make the decision with Dwayne Wade as far as that goes. Yes, you are the stepmom. You can tell them, hey, you need to go wash the dishes or you need to do your chores, shit like that. But when it comes down to the child's physical body and making a change down there, ma'am, no. That is up to the biological parents, hunty. It is. What do y'all say? She said, even without transitioning, hey, Mother Superior, even without transitioning, people change so much between 18 and 30. It should be safety. It should be solely the child's decision once they are of age. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Let the child be grown, because who knows? The child is in high school right now, right? Now, what if a bomb-ass chick come through there thick, right? Body, yada, yada. And next thing you know, they start looking at the child like, damn, she got body, yada, yada, yada. Look at her. You know, maybe she'll get attracted to her. Then what? Then what? It's nothing she can do, but, you know, they can go play for the other team at that point, I guess. But you just never know. You never know. And I have seen people change. I have. So that's why I'm saying this, guys. She said, Gabriel wears the pants in that family. You think? Shit, I don't see how when she let him, allowed him to go out there and have another whole baby, and she just set her ass up, just was desperate to get married, I guess. She married him right after he went and cheated and had a whole baby. I'm just saying, allegedly. So maybe she is wearing the pants because he's so guilty. What do y'all think? She said, yes, you have grown people that regret making that change. Absolutely. Absolutely. So no, that child, Zaya, is a child. And I would say, hell no, I won't go. I'll be just like the biological mama. Wait till that child is 18 years old before you make any changes with my child physically. Again, you guys are right. The name changes nothing. You can call her Sarah, Kelly, whoever you want to call her. But as far as, messing with her physical body, hell no. I would not have it until the child is 18. Let that child make the decision. Mother Teresa says, what if she does go through, she said, what if she does go through the transition, then fast forward to 26 and you hate your parents for giving you the okay to transition, right? These kids, their minds are not, what's the word? Their minds are not made up, basically. Their minds are not made up. They think they just want what they want currently at this point. But years down the line, time down the line, then they start thinking, oh, I ain't want to do that. It's just like, I want my hair cut like this. I want my hair cut in a mohawk, you know? And then 2 months later, say, you know, I'm going to let my hair grow back because I don't like the mohawk anymore. Children cannot make those type of decisions. Let the child be 18, even though they're still young, at least it's officially grown, I would say. Right. She says, I agree. He's a child and they need to wait. Yeah, absolutely. A child. You know, who are you, Gabriel, to try to, she's the one who started helping her paint her fingernails and all that. I would be pissed off too as a mother. Man, leave my child alone. Stop pumping my child up. They should have taken the child to counseling, and I'm sure they have. But again, it's like a pair of new Jordans, retro Jordans. They stand outside all night long for these Jordans. They get them and then they wear out within 2 weeks because here comes another pair. And I'm not trying to compare it to a tennis shoe. I'm just saying that kids' minds are not made up. They really aren't. I hope you guys agree. This is what's going on with Zaya. Dwayne Wade, even though I don't like little Boots to throw it off tail, allegedly, he is right when he tell him, don't do that. Wait till the child is grown. She can go around looking good as she's looking. She's a very pretty girl. She can change her name, but don't touch the anatomy of the body. Don't touch it. Let the child decide when she's 18. And you better not go do it behind my back. It's really going to be some shit. I would be pissed. I really would as her mother. I would. And I just feel for the mother because she in a way, she's kind of feeling helpless, but hopefully the courts agree with her. Guys, I appreciate y'all. Hi, Tiffany Jackman. How are you? Yes, it's just, again, guys, let's just recap. The child is beautiful. The child can be named anything you want her to be named. But again, that I just feel that is an adult decision from jump. That is an adult decision, period. She said, I read about Savon Funches. This poor lady was so mistreated by Dwayne Wade and Gabby. She was done so wrong. Yes, she was. In a way, guys, she was done wrong. I know a lot of people saying that, oh, she sat out there at that arena and she was begging. He gave her money already. Yes, he did. But guess what? If you go back in hindsight, right? This boy, Dwayne Wade, actually stayed with her mom, and her mom. She actually asked her mother, can he stay in the house with them? Because allegedly there was some dysfunction going on in his home. So the mom allowed him to stay there for years until he went to college and became pro. And you know how they do. Once they become pro and they get that money, guess what? They're looking forward to what? What are they looking for? They're looking for something else that's, more on their level. Sir, it's like in this case, how I tell you guys, hey, remember those bad times sometimes later before you make a decision. But in this case, he should have thought about the fact that he should have been more appreciative, guys. He should have been more appreciative. He should have said, you know what, this woman been with me since I was in high school. She took me in when I was hungry and I was homeless and I didn't have anything. She took me in. She stuck by my side. He didn't give a damn once he got up there. He didn't. And yes, he did give her a couple of $1 million, but I think that he should have taken care of her for life. I really do. She's his children's mother. And, you know, maybe she needs to be more smarter with her money next time. But I think he should give her something else. She's his kid's mother, period. And she is educated. You know, I just think some men are just very unappreciative. I really do. Hey, Marcella, how you doing? Thank you for joining. She says they do have her in counseling, but she needs to hear from people who had the surgery and didn't go right. Right. She needs both sides. Absolutely. Take off TV. I totally agree about that. Absolutely. Hi, housewives, everything. How are you doing? Absolutely. I do totally 100% agree with you. Take off TV. The child, yes, she needs to hear about, you know, that, oh, I'm a girl and I feel this way. Yes, but then she needs to hear from people, folks who have done it and are like, you know what? I'm sorry. She needs to speak to someone who says, you know what, I did this and when I was young and I regret it. You know, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. Now I can't have any children or anything. She needs the other side, both sides. You're absolutely right. And I know they're probably pissed off at the mother. You can be pissed all day at me. You can be pissed off forever. I won't care. I'm telling you that you are not going to cut anything until my child is grown. And that's just on period. That's how I feel about it. She says she could if she wanted to. I wanted to what her discussions. She said she could if she wanted to. I wanted to what's her discussion. When you say what's her discussion? All I know is that Dwayne Wade, I think that he is a good father. I do believe that, but I believe he has spoiled those boys, those kids. He has spoiled them, and whatever they want, they get. And in this case, this is not a Christmas gift, sir, and it's not a birthday gift, sir. This is something where you're going to change this child in total life, total body anatomy. You're going to change it. So think about that, sir, while you're out here, you know, trying to let everybody know that, yes, I'm with the power to the rainbow. Yes, we all are power to the rainbow, but at the same time, this is a kid. So he needs to think about that. She says, I have a friend who transitioned, but I didn't know them as their prior gender, man to woman. They are Swedish. I became friends with them when they were 27 and they didn't disclose it until 29. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, hit that like button, please. Hit the like button. So you had a friend who transitioned, but you didn't know them with the prior gender. Wow. Can you tell us, Mother Superior, if they are happy with their decision? I just want to know, but, you know, I'm just saying, are they having any type of, you know, doubts or you know, like regrets? I'm just wondering. And I'm not saying that Zaya will have regrets. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that what Zaya wants to get it now. And Zaya is just 15 years old. Zaya is a kid, a child. So Zaya, you need to wait, precious, until you're 18 years old. And throughout these next couple of years, they need to have her in counseling, extreme counseling, you know, just counseling, period. Like 2 to 3 times a week. So she will know, you know, and they need to show her the surgery. They need to show her that, what's going to happen, all of that, and see if she makes the decision when she's 18 years old. But until then, no, ma'am, you're not changing a damn thing if you were my child. She said, yes, she is an accountant in Canada. They are happy and well-adjusted. Looking at her, you would never know she was once male. Wow. And again, Zaya, if I look at Zaya, Zaya's beautiful. She doesn't even look like a male at all, that she has the male anatomy. She does not look like it at all. Very beautiful. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm not with it. She would have to wait till she's 18. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle, stop, ma'am. Stop. Stop trying to fight her mother at every angle when she doesn't want to agree, when she disagrees with you guys. Stop. Allow her mother, to help make the decisions when it comes down to the body, ma'am. Thank you. You know, go take care of your child, and I'm gonna take care of mine. And that's just on period when it comes down to that. You know, you can continue to help my child financially, but as far as making that decision, no, ma'am, I will be involved. She said, yes, She said, my friend told me she was, she said, my friend told me she was in counseling for 3.5 years, 3.5 as an adult before she decided to transition. Yes. And that's 3 years from now. She's 15 years old. Zaya's 15 years old right now, right? So that's giving her 3 more years of extensive counseling. She needs it. And that's just on period. She said, Gabrielle pushing it the most. Yes, she is. She's the one who started painting her fingernails, like I said. Would I throw it off tail? It would have been a fight. It would have been a fight. And don't get me wrong, if I love my children, if they come and tell me that they want to be the rainbow, fine. But you are not going to make any changes to your body until you're grown. Okay? She says 3.5 years. Yes, I understand, Mother. She said, Gabrielle, yes, she is pushing it. We know this. She said, yes, what about having children? Not to sound dumb, can men freeze sperm like a woman freezes eggs? I know they can be a donor. I don't know that. Anyone in the chat knows that if men can freeze their, sperm to be able to have babies in the future, right? You're absolutely right about that. I know we can do eggs, freeze eggs. I know this, but if anyone has that answer, please put it in the chat. I know they can donate. I cannot recall, but if someone knows in the chat, if a man can freeze his, milk or whatever you want to call it, let us know. But I know we can do eggs. So, she may not ever be able to produce, that too. You're right, Belle. She may not ever produce a child, So I agree with that. I need to know. She says, she the man in the relationship, Mother, LOL. Yes, indeed. She says, Etawana, yes, ma'am. Yes. So, wow, this is a very great subject. This is a very great live as well, guys. Again, as a result of my opinion on this, Zaya can change her name if she like. I have no problem with that, Dwayne. Y'all can change her name, but as far as affecting, changing anything on her body, that is a hell no until she's 18 years old. And that is my opinion, period. It looks like most people in the audience in the chat agrees as well. Guys, hit the like button, please. I appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Yes, sir, Dwayne. It's not for show. This is not showtime. Gabrielle, this is not an acting gig. This is serious, and it is life for this child and her mother. So no. She said, yes, they can. Oh, she said they can. They can freeze their sperm. That's great. That's awesome. Well, maybe that's what Zaya needs to do before she does decide to do this, because she's going to want a child with a part of her anatomy, right, guys? She's going to want her genes within her child, right? So I think she should do that as well. See, it's so much. There's so many components to this that she needs to wait. She really does. Because who knows, in the future, she just may want kids with her DNA, right? She said, yep, I'm joining late, but nope to the young to make that decision. Right, LGG, you're absolutely right. So I'm saying, hell no. So no, and that's just my opinion, and again, I don't have anything about, I don't have any, issues with folks changing and transitioning. I don't have issues with that. It's just that this is a child. And what she wants, just because she wants it right now, it don't mean she's going to get it right now. And the mother's absolutely right. She needs to wait. And the mother is fighting. And so continue to fight, Mom, because you never know. The child may change her mind. Okay, guys, y'all ready to recap? We do a quick recapitulation. Okay, here we are. We got Miss Tia. Tia says her ex-husband, allegedly, guys, he is a what? Bum. She said he is a bum. He does not like to pay bills, and that he is possibly sneaking with the other team. I'm just saying. This is what she says, allegedly, guys. And if he is, guess what? Please let him make it, Tia. Please. And it looks like that's what she's doing. Okay, guys. Here is the next recap. Come on, Bang. Okay, it's Miss Robyn. I think she all that, child. Robyn, I think karma is coming your way, ma'am. Karma's heading your way. You better get it together. You better get that personality together. You better stop acting as if you have a little colorism in you, ma'am. Allegedly, you need to chill. You need to start treating Wendy right on the show and treating people of color right, period. You really do, ma'am. You need to stick by your fiance, Juan, because guess what? He's supposed to catch hell. He is getting ready to catch hell. He has a lawsuit against his ass. Juan has a lawsuit against him, and guess what? He's going to, come on, computer. He's going to not only lose his job, his livelihood, but he's going to become the scapegoat in this. You watch. They're going to say they didn't know nothing about it. You watch. They're going to say they didn't know nothing about it, even though they terminated this child's tuition, his everything. They terminated everything, his housing. They were wrong for that. They retaliated against this child, but he is going to win because he has a damn good lawyer, guys. Damn good lawyer. Here is the alleged culprit, this alleged person that did do this. Sir, you in my book, you are a sicko, allegedly. You really are. You're a nasty bastard in my book. Excuse my French, guys. But he is. He is. He's wrong for that, doing that child that way. You know, he basically forced him to go do something with the, the other team. He really did. Who else did we discuss, guys? Let me just make sure. I think that was it, guys. Oh, Tiffany Haddish, guys. Tiffany Haddish has got her she got some work, guys. She got some work. Hey, Latoya Cooking Place, how are you doing? She has some work, but she's going to be doing stand-up, guys. It's her first job since this alleged incident happened, the lawsuit happened that she allegedly settled with. But she does have work. It's stand-up. Tiffany, me, the chat, and everyone in the world say, you better come with it, ma'am. You better come with that stand-up with a bang, because this is your opportunity to come back up, get back on your feet. She said, evil. Oh, yes, evil. Yes, absolutely. Mother Teresa says, I think Juan and Robert are still married. I don't think they're married yet because she's trying to get that prenup and because of this situation. This is why I think that she has not married him yet, because she does not want them fooling with her funds. She doesn't. Once they're married, guess what? Me for you, all for one. Me for you, you for me, all for one. And she's like, oh, hell no, you're not going to mess with my money. So we'll see. She says, not stick beside him. He needs to lose everything. Yeah, she said, I'm going to stick beside him. That's what she said. Thank you, Mother Superior. Thank you, guys, so much. Guys, hit the like button, please. Yes, a damn widow. You're absolutely right. Straight widow, guys. Belle says, great live. I'm going to catch a replay. Thank you so much, Belle. Please do so. Guys, please hit the like button. And when you do, I really would appreciate it. Tiffany is not funny, in my opinion. No, she is not, from what I understand. The other veteran comedians say that her stand-up sucks, allegedly. That's why I said she need to come on with it. She need to get someone in the chat mentioned a ghostwriter. Get your ghostwriter, honey. Somebody's going to write you some funny-ass jokes so you can come back out with a bang and start doing movies again. She said, where is she doing stand-up? In a prison? No, she's doing it at a improv in California, in an improv somewhere. But she will be with a couple of other comedians, so maybe they can back her up, support her. She said, I thought no one was going to mess with her again, right? We thought so too, but somebody did allow her to come into their comedy club. They allowed her to come in their comedy club. It's $40. It's a $40 ticket, and there's a $90 ticket. It's not a lot of money. Again, I think she's just doing this for what? The exposure, so she can get back into the business, right, guys? Mother Teresa says, Robyn is listed as a married woman on the house she purchased in 2021 in Howard County. I looked at the Maryland records. Weird. Mother Superior. You know what? She may be married to him. I guess they just have not released it yet. I'm going to look it up as well, because you may be right. Absolutely. But I bet you if they are married, I bet she got that prenup. I bet you she got that prenup, baby, because she do not want him getting none of her money, especially for this lawsuit that's coming through. Allegedly. She says she hadn't did a movie since Girls Trip. No, she has not. And again, I was saying, look, Tiffany, don't come back with that old stuff, that hindsight stuff. Don't come back with that. You need something new, something fresh, something funny, something where people drop down, just spit out their water funny. That's what you need, ma'am, to come make a comeback. She says, could she have lied about being married? She could have. She really could have. We'll see, but we did commentary on her the other day, and again, she's very unapologetic. She's acting just ignorant, not ignorant, ignorant. She is, and it just gave me the impression that she allegedly may have a little colorism going on there, because I noticed that she's treating Wendy. They're treating Wendy as how they kind of treated Monique allegedly when she was there. I'm just saying, and guess what? I'm not the only person thinking that. Look online. Lots of other bloggers and folks are thinking that as well. And the way she's looking, all mean and hateful, and you're like oil and water, ma'am. You don't know that lady enough to just assume that y'all are oil and water. Really? It's just weird. Marcella says facts, Mother Superior. They are married secrets. You know, Marcella would know, baby. Check out, speak to your girl, Marcella. I love her channel. She has the tea on all of them. She really does. Tony says she'll fool if she didn't marry him, Mother Superior. She'll fool if she did marry him. Absolutely, she is, because look what's going on. But again, Robyn was trying to protect her assets. That's why she wanted a prenup. I wonder what that prenup looking like. Can we get a hold of that? Marcella, can you get a hold of that? That prenup? We would like to know. She says, last guys and gossip, she won't be the first to lie on a reality show. True. I know one damn thing. You better have done that. You better have implemented that prenup, ma'am. Because if you did, guess what? Your access are out the door with him. Start hiding, you know how to do it. Like certain folks on here, start hiding assets just in case, ma'am. I'm just saying, allegedly. She says, yeah, she's married. He doesn't want to be on the show, so she used it as a storyline. Didn't know that one. He does not want to be on the show. He does not need to be on the show, folks. He does not need to be on the show right now because he is in some shit. He is. And I'm just surprised a man of color, a black man, okay, guys, would sit up and hide something like this. I just can't believe he actually did it. He played Penn State, allegedly, in this case. He really did. He pulled a Penn State, allegedly. He did. And guess what? He's going to have to pay for it. And that's on period. And I think that child is going to win. Oh, hold on. She says here, that's why his name is not on the house or bank account. See, I know Robyn's going to protect her assets. She is. But down here in Texas, if you are married and your husband owes child support, guess what? They garnish your check as well. They garnish your wages as well down here in Texas. They sure do. A girlfriend of mine, she got an annulment. She got an annulment, guys. Her husband had 8 kids, baby. They tried to come for her. She got that marriage. But bye. She sure did. She said, I wonder how long the news about Juan has been out before the tabloids, and if this is why she wants the prenup. About Juan has been out before the tabloids, and if this is why she wants a prenup. That's what we were saying. I believe this is the reason why. I honestly do believe that. Maybe Marcella knows, speak to your girl Marcella. She has a lot of inside with these women. You know, I truly believe that. I think she does know, and that's the reason why she wanted this prenup, and that's the reason why she was holding off so long, guys. She said he probably was doing the same. That's why he covered for the dude, a man with kids. Girl, if he was, he really needs his ass whooped. Excuse my friend, he really needs his ass whooped. And I'm just sicko. You never know. Maybe, you know me, I always think maybe the not the student, but the athletic, assistant coach, maybe he had some tea on Juan. That's why Juan didn't tell. Thought about that, y'all? Maybe he had some tea on Juan. That's why Juan did not bust him out. Y'all thought about that? She said, if it's true, what they claim Juan did, she said, if it's true what they claim Juan did, he has ruined his career. Yes, absolutely, he has ruined it. Oh, yes. Even by this being out in the open. Even if he is, what's the word I want to use? Even if he is not guilty, found not guilty on this, it still makes us think, right? We do think. She said he needs to get a real estate license and try to sell houses with Robyn. That's true. Absolutely. I agree. She said, I feel so sorry for the student sex player who was assaulted. Me too. I really do. And, you know, money is not going to make him feel better. It's going to help him financially, but that's sticking with this young man. That's sticking with him to be forced, you know? She said this incident happened last year. Marcella said it happened last year. That is sad. And guess what? And now it's out. See how long it took to come out? That is craziness to me. She said, in my state too, they would take you and your wife money. Y'all won. That's right. That's right. And Robyn knows that. That's why Robyn's like, no, you're one when it comes down to this damn lawsuit and folks trying to sue you. You are one. You are solo dolo, sir. She said, I am your wife part-time. She said, I'm your wife with everything else but the finances. That's what Robyn say. That's what she says. Right? She said, drop your link for a minute. I sure will. Absolutely. Stand by, guys. We're going to drop the link. Yes, that is hilarious. Okay, link is dropped. Take off laughing, right? She said, so that means she's still willing to marry him, right? But what I understand, they probably be married. She said, he's on no pay leave. Oh, gosh, do you hear that? She says that he is on leave with no pay. They are going to do you, sir. One, this college, this university, allegedly, is going to do you just like they did that young man. Retaliate and just get rid of him. They got rid of him. Oh, shit, she's back there. Sorry.
Hey, I want to tell y'all this. Listen, I heard about this last year, but everybody was being mute. And I was wondering, was Robyn going to talk about it on her podcast with Giselle? So Giselle knew what was going on because but Giselle started running her little mouth and telling people, and I couldn't get confirmation from nobody because, Monique is not friends with them. And so, but Giselle started trying to get close and separating herself from Robyn. That's why she was saying, Robyn is the only one with her name on the house and stuff like that. Yes, they've been married since the beginning of 2021. And that's why they were saying that, Robyn Dixon is married. They had remarried. But guess what? When he got into this trouble and he told her, allegedly, that he didn't know what was going to happen, she started separating things. And when he came on that one scene and she was saying, well, I make more money than you, that's because he's not getting paid nothing. He was making more money with her while he was working. But y'all check this out. Do you know that I was thinking when Juan told, and y'all read the article in Baltimore Brew,
right,
when Juan told a man, the father, don't worry about it, that's a coach and he crazy. I was thinking Juan was probably looking at the video because ain't no coach gonna just come and confess to you that I'm doing this.
Right.
And I think listen, Juan ain't getting no money. That's why he looked crazy and tired, because if y'all see the lawsuit, guess what? The lawsuit is on Neighborhood Talk, right? Do you know they got Juan's name first on the lawsuit? And then they add Coppin State University. So they getting him because he knew about it and he didn't tell the higher ups. He just told the other coach, stop messing with that boy. But the boy was intimate with the coach.
Know that. That's why I was like, oh my God.
The coach went and told the young boy that he was being blackmailed too, and we better do what she say, when he was the she. And then Juan, you think the coach just gonna confess to Juan? And Juan was probably saying, Juan probably didn't know all the other stuff, but the boy was, using his hand and doing videos and taking pictures of his private parts, sending it who he thought was a girl. He got catfished.
Right.
So they've been scared about this. And that's why, Robyn was saying, well, we got to look at all our paperwork and my name should go on this house first. When that house got finished and they went to close, that's why he didn't put his name. Because if they come after me, then the house is not mine. But honey, let me tell you about the DMV. Okay. Everything is community property.
Whoa.
Your name ain't got to be on it.
Right.
Y'all married. So, honey, you better hurry up and get unmarried and listen, because they had their money together. Now she done got a whole new account.
I don't blame them.
You know them hats ain't selling in no gas station that fast.
Somebody was like, maybe a little hat business is working, but
no.
So they have, if you say that the information of the lawsuit is in Neighborhood Talk?
It's on Neighborhood Talk. You'll see the court papers. Okay. The court, one name is first, because the father went to Juan and said, my son wanted to take his life. And Juan kept telling the boy, just come on to practice. Now, this was the first time he said, come on to practice. Like you was disregarding what has occurred.
Right.
And so that told me as a outsider, you knew it was that coach doing this. And now it's getting serious. If somebody came to me and said, I want to, do this to myself, I'm not going to tell you, man, come on, come to practice.
Yes.
What happened was when the boy went home, when school was over last year, he went home for the summer. When he got back on campus, the calls and threats started coming again. And so what he did was ignored, but nobody knew that the player was doing all this sexual stuff. They didn't know.
Right.
But see, Robyn is really mad. And that's why I think her displaced anger
is what I was
with
saying.
Everybody. And you see that there is cracks. Remember when Karen said there is cracks between the green-eyed bandits?
Right. Yes.
Because Giselle been dropping pebbles about something's going on with Robyn.
And she is pissed. Rob, you could tell that
she's mad at Juan.
Right.
Look, she mad at Juan because Juan has cheated all over the D and the MV. He has cheated over the DMV, right? You have humiliated her, but let's not forget, y'all, allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly, but I know that it is 110% fact. Robyn cheated during their marriage and lost all of Juan's money.
Yes, I remember that.
And the guy killed himself.
Right.
But my thing is, Juan know how serious killing yourself is. Juan got sons. You working with people's children, and you got children, and this didn't bother you that this man was doing. And I would have told the white folks to keep my job. And now you ain't got no job. You ain't got no job because they have fired you until this is over. And if they get that, which that boy's going to get some money, he's going through mental health therapy now, and he's not playing on the team this year. If that family gets some money, you think they're going to pay out this money and let Juan stay coaching kids when you knew about this crazy boy catfishing? If the boy say, I'm going to hurt myself, and Juan say, don't worry about it. Come on, just come to practice. You knew about it. You was probably watching the young boy perform acts on this coach, and you thought it was cool. Allegedly.
Sickening.
It is sickening. And guess what? His tail ain't nowhere out in the DMV. Robyn ain't hanging out in the DMV. Listen, now that it's out, watch. Robyn ain't gonna be on that podcast because people gonna be storming her, asking her. Listen, the story just came out 2 days ago. But it's been out. Juan is worried to death, y'all. Y'all see how he looked like he was ran over, sick, because he worried to death.
Well, he is going to get over it because he's not going to go back there.
But this is what hasn't come out yet, y'all. Word on the curb. They talk about doing some criminal charges. You hear me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. One more time.
Word on the curb is that they're thinking about doing criminal charges with Juan and the guy. And guess what? Juan, I was always guessing that he likes, the other team. Well, he's gonna be with him, bend it over, and he is yellow and fine. They're gonna get
it. With Juan. You think that Juan?
Listen, because Juan knew, that means he allowed this mess to go on.
Right. And I was saying, as a black man, how could you hide something like this? If you heard something like this is happening to a young black child, you didn't do nothing about it. What is going on?
But they talking about criminal charges. And
I can believe it. I definitely can believe it.
Listen, the 2 people are suspended. And guess what? That other guy be wanting to talk to Juan, and Juan be like, I'm not saying that to you. I done lost my job because for a long time, Juan did not have a job, y'all. Juan was not working nowhere. He was depending on that housewife money.
Wow. Belle says one
And
has
now
been
you
suspect for
finally get a job. You've been at your job 2 years, and look what happened.
Why did you F that up, Juan? I don't understand that. And he is looking pitiful, and he is looking raggedy, allegedly. He is. He is. And that's
But
why
I'm gonna have to go because
Okay.
you know what? Nisi, Mama is in the hospital, and I'd
Okay.
like to ask all your subscribers, please pray for her because I'm going to get on live and she wants to ask people to pray for her. But I love y'all. But y'all, soon
Yes.
as I find out, because I'm going to the DMV, I want to get close to the peoples whose children go to the school where Juan was working, honey. They telling it all.
Oh my goodness.
And I
You
can't
go,
wait to get that tea.
Yes, give us some more tea.
I will. I love y'all.
Love
Bye.
you too now. Bye-bye. Guys, you heard what Marcella said about Nisi's mother, guys. If you guys don't know who Nisi is the other young lady that is on speaking to your girl, Marcella. Very nice woman, very kind, just sweet, guys. So genuine. If you can, please pray for her mother. Her mother is in the hospital, but she's going to go live, and I'm going to go over there and see, exactly what's going on with Nisi, guys. Okay, I just want to get to the subs comments, guys. Thank y'all for being so patient. I appreciate it. Let me go back up here for a second. Mother Teresa, yes, I've heard. She said, I heard the rumor that they were already married when they did the reunion with all the yellow gowns. That was last year, I think. Wow. You were saying that. I keep calling you Mother Teresa, Mother Superior. You kept saying that, and you're absolutely right. According to Marcella, she usually have inside tea on that, guys. It says, speak to your girl, Marcella. Do you think the lawyers may have something on Juan not to discuss in the lawsuit? I read the lawsuit. I believe some. I can believe that, Mother Superior. I really can. But I'm going over there to look at that. Read it. I'm going to read it thoroughly. Let's see here. He has to kiss her butt now. Yes, he does. And like she said, Juan was not working nowhere for a very long time. And guess what? I believe that Robyn felt obligated. She felt obligated to continue to take care of Juan since she was out there screwing around allegedly, and let this man get all that damn money, spend all that money, and then he ended up checking out. Okay, guys. And so I think she just felt bad that she allowed this guy to take all their money and F it up. So now she feels obligated to Juan to help Juan because she messed him over on his money. And I don't blame Juan. Actually, Juan should have sued her. I'm just saying. She says yes, and Giselle is a witch. If Robyn is her best friend, why would Giselle throw salt on her wound? This is why I don't like Giselle. I can't stand her. Val, I cannot stand Giselle. I really can't. And she's dirty, allegedly. She is dirty. And like I said, I believe her personality is not just that. Her personality is real. Not just only on the show, she's acting to be a green-eyed bandit. I believe in real life that this is the way this woman is, allegedly. I really believe. I believe that she's evil in real life, allegedly. I really do. She said, I need my phone back to make my sub, Wendy K. Hey, Wendy K, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I miss you so much. Oh my God, I miss you. She says, community property like California. Yes. Yes. In Texas, they don't play. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. Right. She said, confession. I bought one of those Yankee hats cheap. Did your Mother Superior? How was the hat? She said it was cheap. Really? Oh my God, I want to see that hat. Girl, it wasn't cheap. Did it tell? But as soon as you watched it one time, put it in the chat, allegedly. Hold on. Let me get down here to these other comments, guys. Thank y'all for being so patient. Everyone, please hit the like button. Please, please, please hit the like button. She said, confession. Okay, she bought the hat. I want to see that hat, Mother Superior. It took forever to get that hat. I'm sure it did, because she looked like she moved slow as hell. Like my son, he moves slow. I call him old man. We need to call her something, because she does kind of move slow there. She said, one has been suspect to me for the last 4 seasons. I wanted to see this come here, Val. Honestly, I didn't think that at first. I just thought that he was just a hoe, allegedly. With women. I didn't think suspect on him. But now, since he knows about this situation and didn't do nothing about it, that's why I was like, how can you be a grown black man to allow another man to do this to a child? I just found that strange. So, could be. She said, oh my God, the father came to him and told him that he told him to come play ball. Yes. You see, like he was just blowing him out, ignoring him, guys. Very interesting. Excuse my French, allegedly. She said, Val, I know. She said, I wonder if one plays for both teams. I'm wondering too now. I'm just wondering now because he allowed this to happen. She said, Giselle's not a good friend. We know that. Oh, don't we know that? She said, yes, Robyn pretty much said she cheated and lost all their money with the man who essentially stole it, and he underallowed himself. Yes, I was shocked when I found out that she had actually was having an affair, allegedly, with the man that took their money. She got on there, because remember when she first started on the show, at the beginning, she said that she was broke, and she got up there in the girls' group and cried, and somebody took our money, all our money. She didn't tell that she was sleeping with the man, allegedly. She tell she was having an affair with this guy. They both was taking the money, probably going on trips and every damn thing else, allegedly. Right? Hold on here. Sorry. Stay on computer. I'm trying to get to the next comment. Juan will never coach again. He sure will. He sure won't. And guess what? They are going to get some money from him. And when I go look at this lawsuit, like she said, it's saying that Juan has Juan's name first. They're going after him. That boy's going after him because you know why he's going after him so hard? Because he sat up and told him, come and play ball. After he's trying to tell you that I'm about to do something to myself. I feel bad. I'm just sick. You telling me to come play ball. Really, sir? You didn't say go to the counselor's office or take a break. Damn idiot. She said, oh no. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Yes, Penn State. That's right. I'm saying allegedly. Yes, that's what he pulled. Yeah, he's sick as a coach. Absolutely, Tawana. Yeah. She said, and they should criminally charge him. Yes. And I could have sworn I mentioned it in my commentary, but if I didn't, that was something I wanted to mention in my commentary. I say, I bet you any kind of money, they are going to come with what? Criminal charges. An accessory, a minimum accessory to this behavior. I don't know if they'll lock him up, but they need to lock that other guy up, definitely. They really do. She said, I don't know about Juan. I wouldn't be shocked if he played for both teams. Boy, y'all are really on it with that one, honey. She said he has sons. How could he do this? Right, that's what I was saying. He has sons. How could you? I was just saying that. What if it was your child? What if it was your son? Like, what the hell? She said, me too. I've been bought that. Oh, you did? You been thought that way by him? Wow, I'm just late, guys. And usually I can put my feet on it. I guess I don't know. Maybe because I haven't seen one as much on television or on the show to determine it, But you guys are like, y'all owned it today. She said, Juan just started working. It's sad, and now it's gone. His job is gone. But he has Robyn. She's going to have to take care of him because she allegedly got all his other money lost. She allegedly was with the man who took all this man millions and blew it. So you owe him, ma'am. You do. She said the victim might have incriminated video or audio on Juan too. If he does, Lord, girl, if he does, I just have no feelings for Juan. I'm serious. I would not. Nope. And Robyn shouldn't either. She should just let him make it. She really should. And again, she is pissed off. She said, Marcella, the Coppin State reporter. Bye, girl. Yes. Thank you, Val, so much for praying for Nisa. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. She said, I have to go study this. Yes, Tawana. Oh, yes. You and I both. Thank you, Tawana. Guys, please hit the like button. I really would appreciate it, guys. If you want to become a member of the channel, guys, please click the join button. I have memberships $1.99. Okay, guys, it would just support the channel. Thank you so much. I really would appreciate it. She says here, yes, Mother Superior. Thank you so much, Mother Superior, for joining us. I hope you come back. Belle, I hope you guys come back. All you new folks, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. And I just had a great time with you guys. I hope you ladies come back. You folks come back. She said, yes, she's nasty. I agree. Yep. She said, I was an overpriced bedazzled hat. It was an overpriced bedazzled hat. It lasted for about 4 months, LOL. See, I bet you if you would have watched it, all the little bedazzled beads would have came out. I'm just saying. How much was it? Can you tell us approximately how much it was, Mother Superior? She said the victim has a very supportive father, which is good. Yes, the father. I'm surprised the father ain't just start swinging. She's so pretty. Robyn is pretty, but she's screwed at this point because she is married. She said, wow, I didn't know that Juan forgave her because he was hiding something himself. You think that's why he forgave her? Yeah, it could have been. It could have been because, she said he was never there, especially while the kids were little. She had to take care of the kids when they were smaller, and he was always gone as a player. So maybe, no, I don't think no man would have just accepted that. I really don't. I think they would have. I think he probably cut loose on her. You know, if he was a real man, he should have cut loose on her. But again, he ended up staying with her, living with. I mean, I know he felt less of a man at that point, but now I'm just not at the point to be feeling sorry for him, considering what's coming. That's what just came up, guys. Allegedly, I'm just saying. She said that was nice. This was nice. Oh, it was nice. Thank you so much. She said I think it was about $30 with shipping and handling. It was close to 2 years ago. Okay, so it's $30. She probably raised the price by now. Child, you know she greedy. She said he never looked happy from day one. She stayed with him out of guilt and nothing else to fall back on, and stayed because he was hiding. Yes, I agree, Val. I do agree. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you so much. Guys, please hit that like button. I had such a great time, guys. Oh my God, it's going on 2 hours, y'all. I was like, oh, I'll get on for about an hour, but I had a great time. This was a great conversation. It was great reactions. And so, you know, we have to come back soon to do more reactions, guys. I'm going to Neighborhood Talk to look at that, the court documents, guys. So remember, Neighborhood Talk has the court documents. We need to go get into it, look at the court documents to see what's going on. But she's saying that one name is first on that list to be sued, allegedly. So, you know, Robyn is pissed. You know, yeah, you wanted the house and the car and the white bits, Robyn, but guess what? Look what came with it, honey. Something's going to come with it, ma'am, because look what you did to him. You know, karma is a what? Bitch. We always say that, right? It is. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Make sure you come back, sister. Thank you so very much, guys. All of you, please return. I really would appreciate it. Guys, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Also, guys, when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure your notifications are all set on all, please, so you can get notified, guys. She said, this was great. I'm going over there too. Yes, it was great. Like, look at us trying to rush, y'all. Y'all ready to run over there and look at these documents? Because I know I am. I am, because you know we were nosy over here. Yes, I enjoyed you so much, Belle. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. You, Mother Superior, to everyone in this chat, guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I will see y'all soon. I'm going to go look at those documents, though. That's the first thing I want to look at. And remember, guys, I do commentary on the Real House of Potomac as well, guys. So we need to get into it. We really need to get into it and get the tea. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you, guys, for coming. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great evening. Try to go to Nisi to see what's going on. And, you know, guys, just pray, keep her in prayer. And you guys, all of you stay blessed, okay? I love you guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Good evening.